Hi, thank you for visiting this page. I'm Ava Goulet and I am the founder of Dancing Jaguar Spirit Camp. So I thought I would just take a moment to tell you a little bit about Spirit Camp and why I am so passionate about teaching Spirit Camp to children. In our society, there's very little emphasis placed on nurturing our spirit. But as human beings, we are made up of mind, body, and spirit. So on the first day of Spirit Camp, I tell children that when they go to school, they're nurturing their mind. When they play sports, they're nurturing their body. And when they come to Spirit Camp, they're learning how to nurture their spirit, that beautiful essence that makes them such a unique being in this world. Nobody is teaching children how to nurture that part of who they are. So Spirit Camp is an opportunity that provides an opportunity for children to learn how to nurture themselves. And I feel like this is so important in our society today because children are growing up and it seems like there's such a disconnect between them and themselves, but them and the other people around them. There's such a connection to technology nowadays, and I feel like it's so important for children to learn how to connect to their essence. So, Spirit Camp is providing an opportunity for children to come together and in very fun and playful and interactive ways, they're learning how to connect to their inner world. They're learning how to pay attention to their intuition and how to make good decisions for themselves by tuning in and understanding the messages that they're receiving from their body and from their emotions. They learn how to identify thought patterns and when they have negative thoughts and how to shift those. So Spirit Camp is divided up into different themes for each day. So, for instance, on the first day, the kids are creating some of the tools that they're going to need for the rest of the week. And then on Tuesday, they learn all about being an energetic person, a human who is an energetic being. And they start learning how energy moves through their body and how they can sense energy and start working with it. So that's the day they learn about their chakras. And then we also follow that up later in the afternoon by teaching them about auras as well. And Wednesday, the children learn about shamanic journeying and how to journey to find their power animal and how to work with their power animal and build a relationship with it. So that's a really exciting day for children. And Thursday, the children learn a lot of self-regulation techniques, whether it's some mindfulness exercises, breathing techniques, guided visualizations. It's a day that fills their toolbox with more tools for them to use whenever they're facing challenging times after Spirit Camp. And then on Friday, um, one of the really exciting parts of Friday for me is when we start summarizing all of the education the kids have had during the week in terms of working with energy. They've learned how to work with their own energy, how to work with a partner's energy. And on Friday, we go outside and we start learning how to connect energetically to the natural world. And this is really exciting for children because this is when they start realizing at a cellular level that we really are all connected and we really are all one. Because when they start realizing that they can connect energetically to a tree or to a rock or to the flowers in the garden, it brings a much deeper awareness of our place in the world and how we have such a responsibility to the world that we live in to treat it with kindness and respect because we are all one and we are all connected. So it's a very important lesson for children. And I had one parent explain to me that it felt like her child was going through a personal evolution from day 1 to day 5 of Spirit Camp because her child came in not knowing anything about being made up of mind, body, and spirit, and that this essence of who she was needed to be nurtured. And then by the end of the week, she not only understood how to nurture herself, how to work with a partner to help nurture each other and work with each other to with some of these self-regulation techniques, but also by the end of the week, she really understood the picture that we are all one in the world. So I love the way she described it. The parent described it, that her child went through a personal evolution in 5 days. So this is a really important aspect of childhood development that I think is not emphasized enough in our world. So Spirit Camp, I feel, is a really important way to provide some of these tools to children because it's a fun 5 days. They're enjoying themselves. They're playing. I mean, after all, it is a summer camp. So it is a fun place for the kids to be. But while they're having fun, they are learning important life skills and tools that are going to set them up for success for the rest of their lives. Many adults that I work with say, I wish I had learned some of this when I was a child because my life could have been so much different. So let's move forward in this world by giving these children tools to work with that will help them learn how to connect to the essence of who they are as they move forward in life, needing to make important decisions for themselves instead of looking outside of themselves all the time for the answers. My goal is to help children know how to look inside to find the solutions that are best for them by tapping into their inner knowing, their higher wisdom, their inner spirit. So I hope this has answered any questions you may have about Spirit Camp. If you have more questions, please feel free to go to our website, www.dancingjaguar'inspirations.com, or send me an email, eva@dancingjaguar'inspirations.com. And I hope we see you and your child one day soon in Spirit Camp. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.